What's going on, guys? Danny here from Metal Couch, bringing you an album review on this Easter Sunday. Today we're going to be taking a look at the classic album from Mercyful Fate, Melissa, one of my favorite of the first wave of black metal albums. Now, as I just mentioned, the first wave of black metal, Mercyful Fate is one of the bands involved with this movement, which combines very dark lyrics, satanic lyrics, along with speed metal or thrash metal sound. And with Melissa, and King Diamond is one of my favorite musical artists, mostly because he's sort of a novelty to me. But with Melissa, this is the first album that Mercyful Fate ever released, and with the track listing, we have Evil, Curse of the Pharaohs, Into the Coven, At the Sound of the Demon Bell, Black Funeral, Satan's Fall, and Melissa, the title track. Now, a lot of people may dismiss this album immediately due to King Diamond's vocals. A lot of people seem to, even within the metal fans and the community, a lot of people dismiss King Diamond because of his 4-octave range and the falsetto vocals. But I find King Diamond to be a novelty that, while I don't listen to his material all the time, it's still fun to listen to because he can hit those high notes. I mean, granted, Michael Kiske, I believe, has a better range than he does. King Diamond will always have this special little place in my black heart. I don't know. I'm trying to get too poetic with something that really isn't too poetic itself. But going through these tracks, a lot of people may have heard a lot of these tracks from the Metallica cover Mercyful Fate, which, in my opinion, does not do these songs justice. They just take a little bit of bits and pieces from some of these songs and throw them all together. But there's just something about this album. Well, I don't know if it's the fact that it's so dark, has satanic overtones, or the fact that the guitar work is just overall fantastic. But with tracks like Curse of the Pharaohs, Into the Coven, Black Funeral, and the 11.5-minute epic Satan's Fall, this is an album that deserves recognition, and if you're a metal fan, I believe it should belong in your CD collection. If I had to give Mercyful Fate's Melissa a grade out of 10, I would give it a perfect score. There isn't anything in this album that I can really harp on. 1983 and a debut album by a band, of course the production quality isn't going to sound top notch, but for a debut album from a band, it's really good. If you can get your hands on the 25th anniversary edition, I think that would be preferable, but that can run to be a bit expensive. It includes some outtakes, some demos from tracks on the album, and on some editions it even includes a DVD, which has some footage recorded live and from 1983. I'm trying to remember where it was recorded. I think it was recorded in Holland. But this is an album that you should definitely pick up and keep in your collection. 10 out of 10 from me. Danny here for Metal Couch, wishing you an evil, evil Easter.